Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of More Talk. I'm joined here today by A. Verinda once again, and Jordan, and I can't, is your last name Abbas? What? Abbas. Jordan Abbas. I messed it up again. Jordan Abbas here today talked about like what's going on in their lives, and they are very exclusive guests on More Talk.
Well, here, we'll give the context first.
Yeah,
so
give the context.
Cooper and Jordan have never met. This is the first time they actually...
First time I met. This is such a weird experience, but it's awesome. Yeah.
So we thought we'd like record this and we just thought it'd be funny to look back on and everything. And Jordan's a fan of the podcast as well. So we'd love to have him on. And that's what we did. We organized it, got it set up. Here we are now.
So welcome Jordan.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. Now, let's talk about this, okay? We know that you're an original fan. Like, you're an OG fan.
Yeah.
You have to talk to me about that. Like, what's that going for you?
What, Stanhope Starfish?
Yeah, Stanhope Starfish, like, from the
More
beginning.
Productions, everything.
You know, I was friends with Aiden and Robert and everyone in that group. Hadn't met you yet.
No, that's fair. That's
and
all right.
I heard they were starting a podcast. I was like, damn, I gotta go watch these guys. I gotta support them. So I just went on, watched a lot of episodes, and
I appreciate it.
tried to advertise to my friends in any way possible to get them watching the video.
Yeah, he actually did that.
I'm pretty sure that you, and I think it was Travis, who...
Oh, yeah, big up, Travis.
Big up Travis. We'll get him one day. If I go to America.
We'll get him on. We'll fly him out to Sydney and...
Fly him out, bro. I'm not making any money from this. We can't fly anybody out anyway. But anyway, I remember people like reposting our Instagram stories about stand-up starfish. I think you're one of them. It was just
he was.
It was a weird experience because like you said, never met Jordan before, and yet he's promoting the podcast. It's awesome. So it's great.
We watched every video, like even Down with Cooking, to mention that legendary cooking show.
You have to talk about Down with the Cooking. So you liked it?
Loved it.
You loved it?
Loved it. Besides the beef jerky cooking.
You need to watch the Down with the Cooking audience. It's literally the cooking show of a lifetime. We've made one episode.
Yes.
I think it goes for like 20 minutes, and it's like way too long.
With your hosts, Cooper and Robert.
Cooper and Rob down. It's amazing. We should bring that back up.
The Feel Good Cooking Show.
The Feel Good Cooking
Cooper,
Show.
Can I ask you something? Is it going to return? Are we looking at a potential return of Down with the Cooking?
I think we are, only because I found that our one fan, Jordan, actually said that he enjoyed it. So like, it would make sense to bring it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for More Talk, we like to find out about a guest. Okay, it's like an interview. Just want to learn about you, basically. Okay. So quickly, what do you want to be?
Football player, through and through.
Straight out.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Yeah, Jordan's set on that, man.
All
He's full
right. You
on
have
set.
to, okay, so let's go through the brackets. Let's layer it on. Okay, we can have a conversation for hours if we have to. Okay. So, football, Premier League. Is that it, or is it going to be like Because I've got no knowledge with football. Okay, my knowledge comes from Ted Lasso. Okay, and FIFA 15. Okay,
Ted Lasso.
There's nothing else. Okay, so you have to walk me through the steps. Okay, so what is your end goal? My life's done. I could die right then. What's your goal?
Oh, if I was to play for Liverpool at any point, I could die at that point. I'd be happy.
Done.
Done. Finished. I'd be so...
You're a Liverpool supporter.
Always.
You're a Liverpool supporter.
Of course I am.
Now I know why
this.
Now I know why they're together. Now I understand. Oh, I didn't mean together. I didn't mean together.
No.
See what I did there? Anyway, so Liverpool supporter. So let's go back then. So were you always a Liverpool supporter?
Yeah, I didn't always play football. I started playing... This was, my third season that I just finised.
Currently, this is your third year. Okay, that's interesting.
Came straight out the blocks. I got pretty lucky with my pathway to where I am now.
Yeah.
I played rugby league before, but I always kind of supported football. Like I watched all of the 2014 World Cup games. They were like,
Of course.
love
So you still supported it. You just weren't playing it for a period of time. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go literally back from the very start. Okay. As a kid, were you a very sporty kid?
Yeah, always. Like I was into track and field a lot.
Okay.
A lot of sports, just whenever I could.
Yeah.
You know.
And was this a family kind of thing? Were they very
Yeah.
into sport? So
Yeah.
so they've definitely pushed you along to do stuff.
Yeah, my dad used to be not big time, but he used to be a very, very good rugby league player.
Yep, rugby league. Yep.
A long time ago when he was younger, and then
Who do you play for?
he played for Western Suburbs Magpies and Balmain Tigers.
Yeah.
He didn't play at like a professional level, but he was very close. He was at a
Close
point
to
where
it,
he
yeah.
was earning money for it.
So okay, well that's actually very interesting because I was wondering where was this going to end up to? Okay, because like
the link to sports. And
Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of the time, people like who want to pursue like sport and everything, they come from a rich sporting background. That's why I wanted to. So your whole family, you think your mum, everybody?
She my mum, she used to do like track and field as well.
Yep.
She was never like a big sports person, didn't like earn money from sport, but she always did it.
Of course, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she was always athletic, and my sister plays football as well. So.
Yeah. So when did you start playing football? Like I'm going to say soccer, just because we're just talking about
Yeah.
rugby. But when did you start playing soccer?
20. I was gonna say 15. That's horrific. 2019 was my first season. I played at Pons FC.
Yeah. Okay. And tell me about that growth, because there's a big thing happening with you in a couple of weeks, right? A couple of weeks, right? So we'll talk about that, but talk to me about your growth. Like what's happened in terms of divisions or anything.
So I went to trial just to get into like the Div 1 team at Pons FC.
Okay.
And I was at a point, I wasn't the best player.
Nah.
Obviously just coming into it. But like at that point, if you're athletic enough, they'll just stick you in the Div 1 team
Yeah, that's
just
fair.
because.
Yeah. They do
So-
that here.
I was in the Div 1 team and I got better, improving since I hadn't had much experience in it before.
Yeah.
And my dad wanted me to be good because my sister played like MPL level, like rep.
Yeah. Okay. That's rep level. Yeah.
So he wanted me to be like, play at a similar level to her. So
Okay.
he got me what's the word? Like one-on-one trainer.
Okay.
And I basically just trained with him for a long time and I became a lot better just on like fundamental stuff really. Turns out that same guy was a like talent scout for Fleetwood Town FC club in England.
Okay.
Got a little trial to enter like an international academy program
Wow.
through him.
Okay.
Got in and I'm just training until now.
That is like incredible. That's really cool. Now I want to keep talking about this. So you had a one-on-one trainer, and he was kind of the bridge. Are you saying
Yes,
towards?
exactly.
Okay. So well, that was pretty good bang for your buck, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was.
Did you know
got
he
lucky.
was anything like that?
No, I knew my dad knew that he coached because he'd known him for a few years.
Okay.
He knew that he coached like an MPL team, like rep team, so he knew he'd
He
had
knows
knowledge.
he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
He knows ball.
Yeah.
So
he knows ball.
he knew what he was doing, but he didn't know anything about Fleetwood Town or anything.
Okay, so you just got hit with a surprise basically when
Yeah,
you've been
kinda.
training, you've been working your ass off, and you're like, hey, by the way, I'm gonna send you over to England. So like, that's awesome.
Yeah, I only learned about that recently. So I've been training with this like academy program for a while.
Yeah.
We've always been told from the very start since I was in there, like that there was the opportunity to go over at some point.
Okay.
But only now, like a few
It's
months
happening
ago, I
now,
was
yeah.
told
Yeah.
that I was going.
So when did you find out? Sorry, when did you start training at this particular academy?
A bit over a year ago, I'd say.
Okay, so you've been playing ball for 3 years. You're playing soccer for 3 years.
Ball.
I say ball, yeah, 3 years, and then you started this academy like 1 year. Is that correct?
Yeah, a bit over a year ago.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
very.
So talk to me about what's happening from now. Like you're going to England. Like talk to me about the whole experience.
Yeah, so I've got an England trip with our squad. We've got a 15s and an 18s squad over.
Yep.
Obviously with the 18s. So we're going over 21st of September. We leave. It's
Yep.
a 17-day thing. We'll be playing like a game every 3 or 4 days roughly, and every other day we'll be training. We have 2 days off the whole thing.
Really?
So yeah, so,
So it's gonna be intense.
yeah, it'll be tough.
It's like what actual pros do. They usually have like 2-day breaks at like max.
Yeah, we'll be at the same
Okay.
facility and just interacting with the first team in general.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, it'll be.
So
pretty
when is
sick.
this?
Well, 21st of September we leave, so it'll be like late September into early October.
And what year are you in? Because I actually,
Yeah.
are you year 11?
Actually, he's a year younger than us.
So it's year 11.
Year 11, yeah.
Okay, so this is actually perfect time for you because why I'm asking is, are you going for an ATAR? Like what school do you go to first?
I go to Rouse Hill High.
Russell High. Are you going for an ATAR?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So this is like a perfect opportunity because you're in 11, even though it's very
Yeah.
important, of course, there's like one once in a life opportunity to go there.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
very incredible.
And who knows? There's opportunities over there in England to probably get picked up by a bigger team if he's world class.
yeah, of course.
Which I know he's got the
Possibly.
talent.
We don't know anything about that yet, but like,
Okay. So
It could potentially be. That's what I'm saying.
let's just say that you go over there, they like what they see. What do you think would be the next step over there?
if they like what they see, I don't think they'd keep me on the spot unless I was like some crazy baller, like
Yeah. That,
absolutely ridiculous.
yeah.
So most likely we'll come back here, but they've been monitoring our training for like a while now. Every single one of our training sessions gets recorded and sent over to the big men over there.
The big men over there, yeah.
They review it and they they have like a list of everyone and
yeah. So that is incredible.
Yeah, that's how they work out talent. That's how it usually works in like academies and stuff. So it's pretty much almost every team.
Yeah.
You see they've all got an academy and stuff like we are talking about last podcast I was on.
Yeah, of course. You're talking about all the different ranges and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what is your parents' opinion about this?
They're very happy. My dad's actually coming with us on the trip. We had the option
That's
to have
nice.
one or both.
What did you say? Sorry.
So that's nice.
We had the opportunity to have one or both of our
Parents come
parents.
over.
My mum said, "Hell no, it's too cold over in England."
That's funny. That's funny.
so
That makes
she-
sense, though. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So she's staying home, but I'm going over with my dad. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Now, okay, let's just say that you come back, you impress them, everything like that. Okay. Now, is your pathway eventually going to be from playing in Australia or playing over there? Like, is your goal just to get me over there? Just get me somewhere. I'll just go from there.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind as long as I get into the professional scene somehow. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, my dream would be to play, in England at the top flight Premier League. But even if I can't make that, playing football at any level would be, what I aspire to want. Like,
Of course.
that's the absolute goal. I'd be more than happy to play anywhere.
Of course. So, why I'm asking, so Australia football is not out of the question.
Oh, not at all. Like,
Not at
I'd
all.
be more than happy to play in Australia. I'd love
Okay. Now, Aiden,
Yes.
Mr. Jordan, he's very good at soccer, but I've also heard he's an amazing FIFA player.
Oh yeah.
I heard about that. I've heard a lot of good and bad stories about this. Aiden, do you want to talk to me about his FIFA journey, if you want to say?
He doesn't pass the ball at all.
Is that the reaction we're going to
He does
get?
not pass the ball. He dribbles around everyone and goes back in for more. It's like pointless. Yeah, no, we always have fun together. It's always good to play on FIFA.
Is this pro clubs or what is this?
We play both pro clubs and Ultimate Team together.
That's fair.
Yeah, we have the pro clubs with Rory, Travis, the two Byrons. Who else is in there?
Rory.
We already said Rory.
Where's Rory?
Big Rosa.
Should we shout out? Is Rory your friend who's a DJ?
No, different Rory.
That's a different Rory. I get confused, bro. Like, okay, we all have the same friendship group, and then Aiden just brings out like random, like
Yeah, like look what's
never-
happened with Jordan.
Like, I'm just like, I've never met any of these people, and now I have to meet everybody.
Social butterfly.
Now, what we have to do is we have to get Travis onto the podcast.
Somehow. Can we do like...
We're not doing a Zoom. He has to be in person.
Yeah.
He has to be in person.
How are we going to do that?
Aiden, you buy me a flight. I'll bring my equipment over.
But I
and
don't have money.
you pay for it. He'll pay for it with his
Hell
Liverpool
no.
signing bonus.
Hell
Hey,
no.
you want to support the podcast, don't
get a
you?
signing bonus for like 2 mil. Give us one of the mil.
Can we talk about this actually? How much is it to be paid as a football player in Liverpool?
Depends.
It
Liverpool,
depends.
like highest paid is Salah, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty
number,
sure he
but I
would be.
think so.
Like 400k a week.
Especially on his new contract.
Yeah, his new contract's like 400k. or
He'd be
something.
getting a lot. I don't know.
per week.
Is there a what's the lowest end of the spectrum? Like, I know. Okay, if you get into sorry.
Couple hundred, I reckon.
Here's my analogy. Okay, if you get into the NBA, your minimum signing contract for a normal year contract is $1.5 million. That's just the minimum signing contract. Okay, now what is that for a Premier League? Do you know,
I'm
do you have
actually
an
not
estimate?
sure. I'm not sure. It would depend on the player if they're playing all the time. It would depend on the contract on the club.
Yeah.
So contracts they always vary, and it also depends on the league.
Yeah.
As well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure. It could go super high. It can be pretty low.
yeah. Now talk to me about this. What is the Liverpool rivalry? Who's
Oh, there's a lot of
no, but like
rivals.
tell
There's not
me
just one.
Tell me one that you like just one that you just like no.
Man United.
Man United.
It's either United or Everton with Liverpool fans. To
Okay,
be honest.
Jordan, would you play for United or Everton?
Honestly, yes, I would.
Wow,
mean,
Aiden.
it's
I
fair
don't know
enough
who's a Liverpool
because-
supporter. You know, I'm just like, oh.
you have players that support other teams that
I can
play.
play more.
Yeah.
I just
confirm.
imagine Jordan's like on the field, like just playing, scored, and then after the game, he's
not
puts on
gonna
a
celebrate.
Liverpool jersey, and he goes, "Hey guys, how are we today?
He's
Sorry
gonna
about
ask-
that. I just scored on you, but sorry about that."
He's gonna ask for all their jerseys.
Oh, jersey
Yeah,
swap.
you can do
Oh,
jersey
my
swaps. They
days.
happen all the time. They're pretty cool to see.
I love the idea of a jersey swap now. Like I've seen in NBA, like a lot of people just doing jersey swaps and everything. If you didn't know, I have to relate everything to NBA.
Yeah,
I've got
because this
nothing
is
else.
only
Yeah.
knowledge. It's-
That's my only like solid shoe for sport. It's ridiculous. Now, you're gonna play your goal, play in Premier League. Okay,
100%.
football player.
Yep.
What shoe deal are you signing?
Oh, okay. Say who like
This is
Puma, Asics, Nike, and Adidas. They all have like.
Hang on. Don't know. You can go for anybody. You can go for big baller brand.
yeah,
you
you
can
go for, like,
you
tiny
can go
brands.
stilettos. You can go what Gucci, like
Crocs.
If Crocs, yes,
Easy.
sport mode.
That would be mad.
Okay, no, that's it. What is it?
I prefer not to speak.
Oh,
to
he's-
speak. Oh, you're holding it back.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Wait, no, that's smart, because they'll look them up.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
know
sure
what
that
you're saying.
I'm sure this podcast is going to go to the Nike, the Nike person.
They'll-
like,
they'll Google his name,
Jordan
it'll come up."
said that he preferred Adidas. I think I'm going to
He said he wants
discredit.
speed flows. Give it to him.
So you can't choose, or you're just not saying.
Honestly, I'd be happy with anything.
Oh,
Like,
you'll be happy with anything.
yeah,
I'd play bare feet if I had to. If I didn't get one, I'd play bare feet.
injured every week.
I'm one of the people that I can't buy Asics for the life of me. And that's because I really it's a condition, it's a disease. Where my brother wears Asics. No, sorry, not Asics. I'm Adidas. I meant to say Adidas, sorry. My brother wears Adidas Ultra Boost
And you're Nike.
and I'm the Nike. Like
Yeah.
the problem is he buys like a bunch of shoes and Adidas and Nike, they're pretty similar price. They're quite expensive, right? But his shoes look exactly the same, like all of them. Now I'm probably saying this, and I'm probably you two are the people to do the exact same thing, which is like buy a pair of full black Ultra Boost, and then buy another Adidas that's all black, and another Adidas that's all black. Is that the same for you guys?
No,
No?
no, it depends. I have like two shoes that look similar. The ones I'm wearing now, but then I've got like plain tan ones. So
What about you? What is your? Do you have a sneaker collection? Like, is that one thing? Is that a thing you enjoy?
Not a massive one.
No.
Obviously, I like to have like
Clean.
nice shoes.
Yeah.
Look nice, look clean.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a massive sneakerhead. I don't like go out of my way to collect.
I used to be a very big.
yeah, Cooper used to be a massive sneakerhead.
Not because I could afford it. I couldn't
could
buy it.
not.
I
You'd
meant
be
like
insane.
I dreamt of it, right? But then I just realized there was a point in my life where I was just like, oh my gosh, if I buy all these sneakers, I'm going to be literally broke and there's nothing I can do. And also, I don't like how expensive sneakers get. Like,
Yeah.
like Jordan, I'm sorry, the Travis Scott Jordan once, right? You know, the one with the reverse tick. It's like very big
Yeah.
on TikTok, right? That's over $2,000, $3,000 to buy, right? I think it's even higher
So
than that,
stupid.
right? Are you supposed to wear those shoes? Like,
Yeah, why would you be spending that much just to get them like dirty?
whatever I buy, I have to wear. That's the rule. But
Yeah.
I know I'm talking about this, but you guys aren't sneakerheads, so it's like,
No, I get you because I've got like a couple
yeah.
shoes that I actually like and I don't want to ruin them and I've paid for.
But Aiden's a jersey collector. Are you the same?
Yeah, I have a massive
Yeah, he's
collection
bigger
of
than me.
jerseys.
He's bigger than me.
Really?
Yeah,
Name your favorite.
Oh,
top 5
No, top 5. What?
because it's hard to decide one.
People have
Trust.
a top 5. I have 5.
I'll just I'll just like list a few. Liverpool 2019-2020 third kit.
Okay.
I have Virgil on the back. Van Dijk number
Virgil van
4.
Dijk, yeah.
Nice.
Love that kit. Real Madrid home kit from the same year.
Yep.
I got Hazard on the back. Got that jersey a bit too early. He
Did he
Yeah,
leave?
he had a very bad spell.
he
He's
played
full of
like-
injuries and he's like
Yeah.
hasn't
Yeah.
trained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like since that point. So he signed for the club. Before I even saw him play, I got that jersey. I was like, yeah, love this player. Great club, great looking jersey. Like,
Yeah, everything.
I'll get it. And then he got injured and he's barely played. Like, he's
Really?
played a few games in the last 2 seasons.
That's bad luck.
Yeah.
It's because Jordan bought the jersey. I think that's why.
He's jinxing it.
So any other jerseys?
And I like this year's home jersey. I have Luis Diaz on the back.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know all these players. Yeah,
He
exactly.
totally does.
I totally do.
I just bought a jersey as well. I just bought a new one. Hasn't come yet. I got
No?
the new away jersey. Carvalho on the back.
Nice.
28.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I told Aiden once that I used to be I'm not used to be. I was a PSG fan. Not because of players, not because of anything. You know the one reason why, Jordan?
The Jordan.
They were sponsored by
I
Jordan.
was gonna say,
Sponsored by Jordan. And I was just like, okay, I need
It's
to
the one link to basketball.
Okay, I was just like, okay, I just need to choose a team just so I could say, oh, I support a team. And then Aiden's like, what team? Like, oh, PSG. Michael Jordan owns a part of it.
Yeah,
Easy.
my reaction was like, oh my God, Cooper.
Okay, and trust me, they were stacked. I wasn't defending that. Okay, I don't watch football, right?
They're still
and
stacked.
Then here's the kicker. And then Neymar joined. No, Neymar was already there.
No, Messi.
And then Messi joined.
Yeah, Messi.
And I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna cut every phrase of me saying I like PSG or anything. Cut it out. Just pretend I don't know watch any football.
Messi.
Don't, no. No, we're not bringing that conversation. Okay,
You know, you had all the right to support like Liverpool because LeBron owns a stake in Liverpool.
yeah, but then you support Liverpool, so like, you know,
Oh my God.
why would I do that?
Actually, speaking of LeBron, he just bought rights. He bought like a same thing as what he did with Liverpool with AC Milan recently. Apparently, I think
Isn't that a conflict of interest, wouldn't it? You can't. Oh wait, sorry.
No.
One's Premier League, one's.
one's in Italy.
Now
Serie
what? How many other leagues are there?
A. Too many to count, man.
There's like
Okay, let's do a better one. Let's do a different one. What league is PSG in?
the French one, Ligue 1.
What other leagues are in the French league? What? So what? What other teams are in the French league?
There's Lille, there's Olympique Lyon.
It's pretty like
Not
heavily in PSG's favor. Like
That's what I'm questioning. So
even if it was a competitive,
they
league,
hired,
they'd still be
they've
doing
got
it.
like 3 of the best players in the whole world, right?
exactly.
In the French league.
They're just sitting in the French league against who?
Okay, I'm
Like-
sorry. That doesn't make sense. There's
Yeah.
okay.
It's what they call a farmers league.
A what? Sorry.
Farmers league, where it's like,
Can you explain that to me?
how do you word this? Like, how do you explain this to someone who doesn't know football?
I'm not getting involved in the whole Farmers League
Explain
conversations.
it. Later it up. Come on. Let's go. Let's make it happen.
The whole term is it's like a league that isn't as competitive as like even though the Premier League hasn't been as competitive lately. Like it's been only a couple teams.
Yeah.
It's like not where every team can pick up points. Even though like sometimes they have once in a blue moon kind of thing.
Yeah.
But against a big team like PSG.
Okay.
You know, but it won't happen as much. So it's almost always in the favor of like PSG.
Okay. So are you saying there's no opportunity for PSG to verse? This tests my football knowledge. PSG to verse Man United. There's like, is there like?
It's a completely different thing. That is a completely different
That's a whole
way
different
from
league, right?
football.
Yeah.
So can
That's
we
cup
ever get
football.
Messi versus Ronaldo?
Well,
We have, and we used to get that every.
But
twice
what?
every-
that because they used
World
to play
Cup.
in the same league.
They
Different
used-
teams
yeah,
in the
That,
same
that
league.
makes more sense. Okay.
But
Okay.
PSG versus Man United's happened what like two Champions League draws in the
Yeah.
last few years.
Yeah.
It's happened like pretty recently a few times.
I think we need to explain the Champions League to him.
You need to explain this to me now. Okay?
He's
So
looking at us
you
like
just
we've
said they're
just
two
made
different leagues, and then you say they're versus another league, bro.
So most leagues go under like the rule of FIFA,
Yeah.
which is like just the big corporation that owns most of football. They run the World Cup, things like that.
Okay.
Then there's a separate corporation called UEFA, and they run all like the European competitions. Like,
Okay, that's fair.
So they run the Champions League, and it's basically just whatever teams are doing well in each league. Like there's a set amount. So like Premier League,
Wherever
the
they
top-
finish at the end of the season.
The top 4
previous.
teams at the end of the season get passage into the Champions League, and it's basically just like all the best teams from
Europe.
like Europe.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay. So what you're saying is that there's like a Hunger Games situation.
Pretty
where
much.
Every league and their districts basically go, yes, we got Ronaldo, and then French is like, we got Messi, and then they go into
We got
Champions League, and the Champions League's like, rah, and then someone wins the Champions League. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's a pretty big. It's massive actually.
That is it's so confusing. You know what? You know what's good about the NBA?
Is it just? It's
There's
just
the
one league?
NBA. There's nothing else. You're in the NBA or you're in the G League. You know what the G League does? They have nothing to do with the NBA. They just perform at a much lower level, get less paid, and just enjoy life down there, okay? There's nothing between it. Oh, this is so confusing. This is why I've always had a problem with football. Football. With the way it's like, because I'm not, you know what? It's okay. You know what? I'm just going to support it and just accept it.
You go like if you actually not you don't need to get into it. You just need to kind of understand like the league football, and then you can go into cup football, which is the whole different thing.
Now, Jordan, did you ever have a problem with the time scheduling with each individual
Oh
game?
my god.
With each individual what?
Game. Like how
Like-
Liverpool games,
We'll
earliest game
use
is at
Liverpool as an example.
9:30
It's
a.m.
horrible. It's
Well, you know, I've messed up my sleep schedule countless times trying to watch.
Trying to do it,
Liverpool
okay.
But yeah, like if there's a Liverpool game, like the morning I have a game, like the same day. I won't watch it. I'll just get up, I'll look at the score, and I'll watch it after I get home or something.
Fair play.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know why there's a time delay because
Obviously, they're in Britain.
of course they're in Britain, and I just find it so difficult to view it because NBA is I think midday in Australia.
Yeah, it's more in the morning.
Yeah, but
well.
I still don't watch it because it's just too much effort to watch it, and I didn't.
Might as well just watch the finals.
Yeah, and Optus Sport is the main person to watch it, with, right?
Yeah, for the Premier League for now, I think they have Premier League and the Spanish league.
Now, do you have any other favorite teams and everything in another league?
I find it hard to support any other team.
So
That makes sense.
I don't support any other team the same way I support Liverpool.
Yeah.
But like there are teams that are like more than others.
Yeah,
Of
For
course.
one reason or another. Like
Yeah.
Real Madrid, for example. I like Real Madrid. They're a big club, rich history,
Yeah.
classy, everything like that.
Yeah.
Like they're a cool club. Like there's, every club has reasons to like or dislike them, but like, it's just from my experience,
Of course.
like however much I've been watching recently,
Yeah.
yeah.
whatever I see.
It varies between people.
So, do you have anything particular? Because
No.
I know you said you don't love Liverpool. Sorry, you don't love any other club except for Liverpool.
Yeah, I don't.
But
love
like,
it.
surely there's something you're like, oh, they're pretty cool,
Yeah, well, I don't know. The first thing that comes to mind is probably Dortmund. Like the way that they bring up youth is like insane.
Yeah.
Like they had so many talented players that have gone and like they're
Yeah.
well beaters now.
Now, here's another thing I want to talk about, and I completely just left my head. I completely forgot the question I was going to ask you. So I'm going to ask you another question. Okay, Man City.
Oh,
Okay, I've got a question. What is with salary cap and Man City? Is that the issue? Is that the issue?
that's not the issue.
That's not the issue.
So the whole
Are you,
I'm not getting
'cause-
involved.
okay, Aiden's gonna.
it's a pretty sensitive topic, but like the thing is, apparently their owners pulled out money, put it into something else, pretty much like tripled it, put
Okay.
it back into the club, which you can't actually do, but they somehow got away with it.
So wait,
That's apparently that's what my understanding.
so you're
at
saying
least.
is that people who manage the money of the club
So
took
the
it
owners,
out.
It's the owners.
Owners got their money, invested it in Bitcoin, sold it, put it back in the club. I'm not saying they
Pretty
did,
much,
but like
yeah.
they just put it in, got it
That's-
out,
Pretty much, yeah.
and now they bought every player ever.
Yeah, they just keep throwing money at it. And of course, if you're going to keep throwing money at it, you're going to win everything at one point.
of course,
Right? It's been
pay to win.
years. Yeah, that's literally it. It's literally pay to win. But fair enough, because they actually have like
Yeah.
solid players, obviously now.
Now, I remember my question I was going to ask you, and I want to ask Jordan's opinion on this. Right, what country creates the best football players?
Brazil. No
Yeah.
two ways.
Really?
Argentina has Messi, who, in my eyes, is the GOAT.
The
I can
best player
understand
ever.
other debates. I can understand why people would think other players.
Oh, Jordan, we're gonna have a good debate because it's gonna get me views on TikTok. All right, but keep going.
I believe it's Messi, but Brazil, just the consistency and quality of so many players that they've
Yeah.
created is
They
ridiculous.
all play from a young age too, and they just play on the street.
Yeah.
That's kind of the culture there.
So are you saying that Brazil, like in, for example, the World Cup, they're gonna win straight away? Like they just win.
They might not win, but they're pretty good, pretty up there. I mean, France always has a good squad.
That's because that's what
they
I'm
might
asking
be
is-
favorites, but
because France usually like they've won in a recent year.
Yep.
Is it every year? Every 4 years? World
Four
Cup?
years.
World Cup's every 4 years.
Okay. Well, then from memory, France won the last one, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that mean that France has the best, like, I don't know, skill of players consistently, or is that no?
It'd depend because it's kind of like a knockout thing. It could be like one team's day, you know. Sometimes stuff
Okay.
like just doesn't work for a particular team. Like it happens all the time.
Yeah.
So it might not be that they have like the best, but if they perform consistently, then maybe yeah.
Okay. Now, here's what's going to get me some more views, okay?
Oh God,
Aiden, who's your favorite player? So, no. Who's the best player in the whole world?
best player in the, like playing right now.
Playing right now.
Oh, that's really difficult.
Okay,
That's-
because he just said it was Messi. So you're going to say it's
Uh,
Ronaldo? Because that would really give me some
someone
more
who's
views.
performing really well is Neymar. He's had an insane start to the season.
Okay, so are you
really
saying
well.
the Neymar's the GOAT?
I'm not saying he's the best ever. I'm saying he's had a really good start to the season.
So who's the best ever?
Messi. No
Okay,
two ways.
I thought
No
we
two
were
ways
going to have a
about it.
debate between you two, okay? Fine. Why is Messi the best player?
Because he does things we've never seen in football
Superhuman.
before.
It's crazy.
Okay, why I'm asking this is because I want
He wants views.
I
TikTok.
comments to debate about this. Okay, so you have to lay down some like not evidence, but you have to lay down some reasoning. Okay, defend yourself. Okay,
Too easy.
go.
Well, with other players, you know, you see things that you've seen before. There's always a first for everything.
Yeah,
But everyone at this moment in time, you know, they're either repeating things that other players have done or they're creating new things that aren't as effective. But the thing with Messi is, at any point, like, realistically, he drops in.
Yeah, he could just.
Drops in, gets the ball, snaps, dribbles past the whole team and slaps at top bins because he feels like it. Like,
Yeah, he just wants to. That's it.
Like,
That's
if
the
he
top reason.
really decided to, he could score at any point against any team. There's no one that can stop him.
that's a pretty good reason. I mean, like that works. So why is Ronaldo not at the top? Because that's I assume that's like the other side of the spectrum. It's like LeBron versus Michael Jordan. It's just like, why is Ronaldo not?
There's this whole like debate about Ronaldo did in a harder league and everything in the Prem. He was insane when he was first at United. Like,
Yeah,
the kid was crazy, but
I guess that makes it a little bit difficult when it's different leagues and different things, and the only way you can judge two different like goats is through the like a couple games in a tournament, which don't really define it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
the thing is, you're comparing two different positions. Like,
Okay, well that's fair.
Ronaldo did start at the left wing, even though Messi's more traditionally like a right winger in the Barcelona team, at least. I'm not sure about PSG because I haven't watched too much. And Ronaldo is now like you know that classic striker.
Yeah,
Well, not classic, but like he's that striker that's world class.
yeah. You're about to say something.
yeah, Ronaldo, like, don't get me wrong. Us saying Messi is like the best doesn't mean Ronaldo's bad at all. He's incredible.
Exactly.
Like, he also does things that, you know, he is one of a kind, and we won't see someone to his level or like similar to him for a very
probably
very
not
long
for a
time.
while.
No.
Like, it'd be a shot in the dark if we do,
But
yeah.
we've seen players, you know, show what he's shown before. Messi, we just haven't seen before. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to a completely different question. Jordan, you get a contract from Liverpool. Ready? Let's just say $200 million for 5 years. Okay, that's a pretty common one for the NBA. So why not here? Okay, $20 million for 5 years, right? What are you gonna spend it on?
I've got no clue.
You got 10 seconds.
I probably wouldn't spend it. I'd live in a tent. I'd just, I've got no clue. I've got no like plan in terms of that.
So is there not one item that you're just like, when I'm there, I'm just gonna grab it? Is it like, are you a diamond Rolex kind of guy? Are you like an alpaca or like
Alpaca, but
some weird people? Okay, like
Alpaca in a tent
Ben
instead.
Simmons bought a fox. What's an Australian, a dingo. Ben Simmons bought a dingo.
That's cool.
Mike Tyson bought a white
that's
Tiger.
Mike.
I saw
tiger.
that.
That's Mike Tyson though.
That's
He's a
wild.
bit
So what exotic animal is Jordan gonna buy when he becomes a mega pro athlete?
Can you call a husky like exotic? Like,
Maybe if not my neighbor. Well, my neighbor has a husky, so like I can't really call it exotic if my neighbor has it. So like you need something like a little bit more pizzazz, like maybe like a gecko.
a gecko.
Is that like a gecko with like a gold chain and sunnies?
He's got
That's
20
fair.
million and he spends it on a gecko.
and a
200
gold chain
million.
with sunnies.
200.
200 million with sunnies. So like they're good like Ray-Bans. Like they're good money. Like, Aiden, what would you do then?
God, I don't know. House. Get a house. Investment properties.
Investment properties.
That's fair.
Okay,
Properties.
that is 100% fair. Aiden,
Yes.
you could just, you know what? No, actually, I'm not going to debate about it. That's a good response. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very easy response.
Yeah, obviously I want a nice house to myself.
Now, Aiden, did you ever have dreams of becoming a football player?
Everyone who supports it does.
But did you ever was like, I'm going to be a football player?
Maybe once as a kid.
Yeah.
Maybe there was a point in time. But I never really followed it through because I don't think it's for me.
That's fair.
Maybe. Like, who knows? It's not over yet. I'm still young.
And Aiden wants to become the best veterinarian in the world.
Ever.
Ever.
The best.
The goat.
The goat. veterinarian.
The goats are fixing goats. Like, he's just going to be the absolute best with it. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. That's what I want to be.
Yep.
At the moment.
But now he's going to move to Queensland to do that.
I might not. It's still in the air.
He's going to move to Queensland.
Floating in the air.
So
Not confirmed. Not confirmed.
Not confirmed.
say goodbye to your neighbor. He's just gone. He's just not happening. I'm very upset by this, Aiden. You're leaving the boys.
I'm not leaving.
You're not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
Is it confirmed?
It's not 100%.
No, hold on.
It's not 100%.
I'm gonna press this button. I'm gonna press this
But
button.
it is
if I press
very
this button,
likely-
that means
it
it's
is-
confirmed.
It is very likely I'm staying.
No, that's not good.
It's very, very, very likely.
I'm gonna press this button in 3 seconds. You gotta say confirm or you're not going.
What does the button do?
I don't
We're
know.
we're gonna find out in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Tell me, are you staying or are you leaving?
I'm staying.
That's not the wrong button. That's the wrong button. No, wrong button. There we are! Why is the button? You know why? Because I had to do a morning show, Jordan, at school. It's called Cooper Mornings. Have you heard about it?
No.
Cooper Mornings was not my idea. Okay, it was my multi-teacher's idea, and basically I had
Shut
a
up.
morning talk show where it was connected to the PA system, where I would go on the live radio show and play bangers. That's why Aiden was saying, Cooper, why are you playing this at 8 a.m.? Because I was
On a
doing
Monday
that.
morning.
Yeah.
Like, if it was Friday, yeah, we're getting it on. But like,
No, Monday's lit. Anyway, and I had the air horn button, and every time someone said anything, I was just like, that just proves how, like, you know, our school's very, you know, classic and private, and, you know,
yeah.
sucks to that. Just JK, we're like a cool school, and we're graduating in 14 days.
Oh my God.
Actually, we just finished our 14th day. We're graduating in 13 days.
Oh my days. Oh my days. I'm not ready.
Is it climbing up into you? Yeah. I keep saying it to everybody, but no one's like they're going, oh my gosh, but no one's like going like,
I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do after. Once we finish HSC, like, our whole lives are based around school, and now it's just,
well, become a professional football player like
oh
Jordan.
my God.
Like, bro, like just do it. You can start now. Like, why not? Like, when can you can
I
start
mean,
now?
when did Jared Bowen start? He started like
I've got no clue.
20 something.
Who's this?
Jared Bowen. He plays in England. He's England international. He just got the call up. I don't think he started like in his 20s. I don't know.
I just know Vardy started really late.
There you go. Happens.
So that's what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna start when you're like 35 and you have a kid and you.
Oh my God, 35. It's like 2 years.
35 is like you play for a season, then you retire.
Yeah. It's your legs will catch
if
up
the
to
minimum contract's like what 500K, I don't care if you play for a season. That's some good money.
you.
That's some.
Obviously, I'm going to take it if I get an offer. But I'm not going to because I'm not going to do it.
I think Aiden got what it takes. Okay, I believe in you. I believe in you.
What is this positive?
You know, I
reinforcement?
had a
He's not
dream.
like this off camera, so you
Where did this come from?
I don't know. I had a dream. I wanted to become a professional basketball player once.
Fair.
Yeah, but then I realized I couldn't play basketball. The podcast is awesome. I'm loving it.
I'm enjoying my time here. I'm having fun.
That's the whole point. We just want some laughs. That's all that matters, right?
Exactly.
Now,
Oh my God.
Aiden's having too much fun here. He's enjoying it.
Um,
Aiden, is there anything you want to talk about?
oh, actually, there is a question I want to ask Jordan because I don't think I've ever asked him this. Favorite duo in football, like ever?
Duo.
Yeah, duo.
Oh,
Like,
that's tough.
as a Liverpool fan, I can't let Suarez and Sturridge go. Like that partnership was crazy.
That's a good one. But I really,
It wasn't the best, but
I really like watching Kroos and Modric in midfield for Real Madrid at the moment.
that's good. They have a stacked midfield now,
Oh my days.
and they're backed up for the future too. So,
Tony Kroos, his passing and his shooting never miss. Like top bins merchant, incredible. And then Modric is like, how old is he now? He's like 36.
30 something. I don't know.
He like
And he's still outside of the foot passes.
like most players at his age would have retired by now,
Yeah.
and like this guy's still
James Milner.
tearing it up in the top leagues. Like is ridiculous.
Now, when you become a professional football player, because it's going to happen. You're confident. I'm confident in you.
Yeah.
Done. Now, you retire. You got your name somewhere. You're chilling. You're happy. You got a wife. You got whatever, or boyfriend, whatever you want. Right, whatever. Are you gonna go on a Sky News and be one of the reporters?
The pundits.
Oh,
Can you
you know
please-
what? I
Are
would
you gonna
love
do
that?
that?
I would love that. That would be so cool.
Give me
The next
Give
Carragher.
me a taste right now. Give me a taste.
It's
Give me a
not
taste.
of
Go.
what? What do I
Go.
do?
You have to go. Hello and welcome to the football match. I am your.
Choose a random.
Oh,
choose a random-
like a commentator?
Oh,
no, like pundit.
What's,
I'd wanna be-
what's a pundit?
I'd love to be a pundit, not a commentator.
Yeah, to explain
commentators
to
are
her-
actually like you actually hear them in the game. Like
Okay, what's a pundit?
the pundit, they talk about it and stuff away from like the game.
Oh, did they comment about the match and everything?
Yeah,
They're
like
like this player's bad, this player's good.
Oh,
They voice their
that's
opinion,
better.
and there's like a whole debate.
I like that. No, I actually know what that is. I watched
Yeah.
Ted Lasso and Roy Kent was on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's actually what it
Like,
was.
I couldn't be a commentator. I couldn't be trusted as a commentator because something would happen. I'd be so biased towards Liverpool, and if something happened, I'd throw a fit on the scene. Like,
That's exactly what you want from a commentator. You need some like
Yeah, but
bias.
it's biased though, because he'll only get like Liverpool games, so he won't get Liverpool games. Like he'll be segued away from them.
Who gives a poop? You could be a good commentator for Liverpool. I just imagine Jordan in a Liverpool match, like just like going crazy after like a Liverpool person just passes the ball. Like he's just going, and he passes the ball, and like go crazy. And then like you see the other team doing a full like scorpion kicking. He goes, yep, and that's another goal for Man United. And then Liverpool comes again.
see, when I'm at home watching Liverpool games, if we score a goal in any way, like it could be the scrappiest goal ever, I'll jump, I'll do laps around the kitchen island, I'll be flipping out. Like,
That's what I imagine it'll be.
see, if I was a commentator and Liverpool scored, I'd have to like take everything off and just run
Perfect.
into a different room where
perfect.
people can't hear me. Like, I'd have to go.
All you'd get is just screaming. Like there'll be no nothing. There'll be no words. You just be like,
I think
Don't clip that.
I'm gonna clip. All I'm gonna clip is how many times we screamed on this podcast. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have like a 20-second like screaming segment of me just going and then you go Liverpool. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Right, Aiden, what would you be as a commentator?
what do you mean?
Like, what would be your like personality? Because personally, I would be like, okay, well, we all know Jordan's gonna be the screamer, right?
Don't call him that, man.
I think you're gonna shit on the ref, and
Probably.
I'm gonna be.
If they make a bad decision.
I'm gonna be the nice and calm and collected person.
Obviously, like you need to have. I'm gonna be someone that doesn't have bias, right? I'm gonna do my best.
Okay,
Obviously, I'm gonna support Liverpool.
let's talk about because if you didn't, I'm a referee for basketball, right? And I love doing that, right? Now, what do you think about football referees?
It's good. I've done it for like young kids games before.
So you've done it before, yeah? Yeah.
But like refereeing a professional match will be
It's so much
difficult.
different.
Like
Yeah,
it
and
would be.
you have to like get everything correct, otherwise you're getting stick straight away.
Yeah.
Now, what is the tolerance for talking shit to the ref in a proper football match?
It depends on what you say, to be honest. And you'd only ever escape with one warning. That's it. Otherwise, you're getting carded.
I just imagine because I've seen all the clips and everything where like players are just full on yelling in front of the ref and they're just running away or just going no, don't talk to me, whatever, right? But then in the NBA, if you pass the ball in a harsh way to the referee, you get ejected from the stadium. So I'm just trying to find like, is there kind of like consistency with like the tolerance in football?
Not really. It depends on the ref, to be honest.
Now-
Like they're all different.
If you're talking back to the ref, you know, if you say like, "Oh, that's a poor decision," or like something like that, they'll probably just let you go with a warning, like,
Okay.
"Don't do it again."
Yeah.
But if you like go up to them like out their mum and their family, like, "Yo,
Yeah, exactly.
like,
Yeah.
I hate you. I hate everything in your family. I hate everything you stand for. You stink like cheese." Like it would just not be on.
That's harsh.
Like,
Like, okay about the family, but you stink like cheese. Ouch. that would hit me hard. Firstly, I want to say thank you very much for coming to the podcast. I hope you had a fun experience. It was
I
very,
did.
It was very nice
Rate it
to
out of
meet
10.
you.
thank you for having me.
Rate it
Now-
out of 10, Jordan.
Huh?
Rate it out of 10.
10.
Experience.
11. 11.
11.
I appreciate
Oi.
that. I was going to
Oi.
keep it at
Oi.
say 11.
So good.
Thank you very much for watching the podcast. Thank you for listening onto Spotify. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. We got 203 subscribers, which is incredible. Being that 2 weeks ago, I had 87, and it's just I'm so happy for having 200 subscribers. So let's keep that going. I'm really happy about that.
But we need more, so if you ain't subscribed, subscribe now.
Yes, Jordan!
You got
Get in there.
We wish you all the luck because you're going to England in a couple of weeks, and we wish
Thank
you all the
you.
luck for that. Aiden, as always, you can do whatever you want,
Same
and
shit.
we'll catch you guys later.
All the crazy shit I did to you, that would be the best therapy for me.